It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Anchor Brewing Company, and it's a bottle of their Old Foghorn Barleywine style ale at 9.4% ABV. There's a look at the label. If you notice on the bottle, it's a little dusty and a little dirty. It's because it's been sitting in my cupboard for about 3 years. It's the first beer that I've actively, I'm not going to say actively kind of aged. It was a fact that I just left it in the cupboard and forgot about it. I was digging through looking through my beers, and I realised it was at the back of the cupboard. So I must have picked this up about 3 years ago. There's a look at the dusty old bottle cap. It should be still fine. It's saying it went off in October 2014, but I mean, I don't think so. I think this would have aged lovely at 9.4% ABV. Let's find out, shall we? There's your proof. Lots of smoke on the opening. The beer still got lots of life. Using a Belgian style glass for this one. Oh my goodness me, look at this. I reckon you could age this for about 20 years if you really wanted to. The brewery probably have to put the kind of best before date on for government regulation purposes. Hey ho. But look at that. Isn't that lovely? A lovely one finger tan coloured head, a deep cherry red colour, nice levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma on this beer then. Oh my goodness me. It smells fabulous. A little alcohol kick on the back, but there's lots of raisin and cherry flavours really pulling through. It smells fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to dive in. Cheers. Ah. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, I'm picking up licorice, sweety malt kind of barley, sweet kind of maybe kind of barley, I wanted to say Belgium, sweet Belgium candied sugar flavours. Still very carbonated. Carbonate tickles on the tongue. But it's the amount of licorice. It's really kind of licoricey and malty, and there's a kick of alcohol. I imagine when the beer was fresh, it would have been quite hot. There's a dank bitterness on the back end that I think when the beer was fresh, it would have been a big hoppy barley wine, but it's kind of a taste of and I mean this in the best possible sense, a kind of a stale hop flavour on the back end, and it's perfectly acceptable because I personally aged the beer. It adds to the quality of the beer. It all of the flavours over time have kind of welded themselves together, and it's just left me with this quite wonderful glass of beer in my hand. Lots of sweet candied sugars, as I said, lots of kind of cherry fruit flavours. It's very jammy. It's like opening that pot of fruit jam and kind of sticking your finger in there and tasting it. It's that sweet fruit jam flavour. It's marmalade-y. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I'm probably going to pick up another bottle and just whack it in the cupboard and leave it for about 5 years next time and give that a go. But that's Anchor Old Foghorn, 3-year aged bottle of barley wine. What are they saying? San Francisco's celebrated Old Foghorn Ale has been virtually handmade by the brewers of Anchor beer. Oh, hang on a minute. San Francisco. Yeah, that's right. Anchor beer is one of the world's smallest and most traditional breweries since 1975. Blah, blah, blah. Depth of flavour, sip it, enjoy it. Fruitiness. It's been dry hopped, so there's lots of hoppy flavours in there, and a thick all mash malt mash. So a dry hop beer, so it would have been incredibly hoppy to begin with. But I think I've had this beer. I think the aging of the beer has just made it really good. I will seek out a fresh bottle of this if they still produce it, to see what it's like dry hopped. But I'm going to rate this now. Old Foghorn by Anchor Brewing Company. Let's dive in. Let's rate it. I like the body of the beer. I like the carbonation. I like the way the beer looks in the glass. The aroma was amazing. I like the fact that the hops kind of, they were like dank, past their best hops, but I mean, it still produced, it still kind of gave character to the beer. That jam flavour was fantastic. The licorice in it is fantastic. There's hints of vanilla and fig and lots of different flavours in there. Wonderful stuff. I'm going to go ahead and rate this now. I'm going to give this beer a big old 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.